Does it go live? Yep. All right. So what we're doing here is we got a call from the customer. As you can see, fairly new construction. They're still doing the landscaping. By the time the house was built and they were living in it, it was 2 years. Sorry, I just move these around so I can get in there. So what we're doing is downstreaming. We've got the Smart Stream with the M5 shooter. Basically what we did, I'll turn you around. So we've done 3 sides of the roof. We put the ladder on the far side corner, got that far side. This side here, we got this side because the back we got from that far corner there. We just downstreamed all that, the back little roof here. I'm just going through, I'm just using a shooter tip to wet down the whole roof again. Because I don't need to go up the ladder twice. I can put enough water from the ground right up on that roof, get everything wet. So there wasn't much, sorry, I'm dragging the hose across all this garbage. There wasn't much on this roof, just a little bit of black coming on the capping, and a fair bit of dust from the construction, as you can imagine. Like they're still building homes across the road. So I'm just downstreaming and rinsing everything. A lot of the work on this home is at the front, just because of all the cobwebs. Around the back here is, let's have a look. So if you can see up on that roof, hang on. You can't see up on the top roof, but all the black's gone. Up there's just a little bit running off of dust on that roof. So we've hit it all with chemical. It's going to give it a nice little flush. I've only been here for 20 minutes. I've already done 3 sides of the roof. That's mainly because I can shoot distance from where I am. And with the shooter I can knock off all these little streams down the bottom here. Little streams of dirt. Because they haven't been baked in, it's good. I can just rinse that back area for any cobwebs. So these are probably going to be ideal customers, where, see, I can put water on the back side of that roof from here. I can just wet that roof down for about a minute or so. Put enough water up there to rinse off any chemical that I left up there. Because I can see it going right over the peak. You probably can't see that through the phone, but I can see it behind the camera. Just come down here, a couple of cobwebs down here, just water. I will just give it. We didn't price them for a house wash on this set. I just said I'd go around and knock off all the cobwebs while I'm going. The only thing I priced them on was the roof and the front walls. So fairly cheap clean on this one. I talked about this one on my membership. Hang on. So I did a video on my membership before I went live with you guys because I wanted to get stuck into it a little bit. But fairly cheap clean. I'm going everywhere, trying to move on this job. I've got 3 jobs to do today, and then I'll go get back to pick up the kids from school because I'm on dad duty today. Drop off, pick up, because the wife's out doing a concert. So I'm on dad duty. So I've got 3 jobs to do. Make about, just on $1,500 today. And be done and dusted in about 5 hours. So pretty good day today. And then we move on to more. So yeah, just keep downstreaming. So we just used our shooter. Some cobwebs just on the windows there. Give the screens a bit of a hose out. Said they might get a bit of water The mud wasp there, so. I said they might get a bit of water in the windows and stuff, but I'll give the screens a bit of a hose out because of the dirt and the dust are coming through. So this is a good paying job for an hour's work. So, and it's easy, it's simple, it's downstreaming, not much chemical, a little bit of fuel. Downstreaming is almost the way to go most of the time. So out the front here, just get this hose out of the way. Out the front here, the biggest issue is all the cobwebs. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the ladder in the middle here, get right to that peak. Going to spray the whole front section of the roof from that peak. Because if I put the ladder up on this side, I still go jump on that side and do that. So if I get from there, I get the whole front and probably halfway down the roof, but I just wanted to make sure I got the whole front from there. And then I'll come down and I'll just wet all this, soak it all up, let it sit, and then rinse it off. So this whole job will take me about an hour, just because I'm rinsing a lot. Done dusted, good payday, easy work, and you know the house is only 2 years old, so there's not much to clean other than getting rid of those cobwebs. So what we've got to do, the hardest thing is working the all new construction going on still on that side of the road. We actually cleaned the main house that was on this subdivision for the developer going back 2 years ago, because it's all moldy and terrible and nasty looking. So he contacted us to get in there and clean that house down, because that was going to be the side office. They were going to run the side office underneath the 2-story house that they had there, like his old farmhouse. And then since then the house is sold, so it was good for him, good for me. And then as you can see, there's more and more construction going up the top there, but it's very pricey to buy in these areas, and they're not really level. You gotta cut out a fair bit of land just to get it level. So there's a lot of excavation and earthworks, getting rid of that soil, and it's very clay shit. So what we're going to do, then move that ladder to the front, knock out all the front, then we're going to take off, get on to the next job, and then the last one, get in, get out. 5 hours work, making north of $300 an hour. So it's going to be a good day. Catch you later.